File 6, Advocate Johnson, File 6, 2438.
Commissioner Khumalo, 2438. Yes, I see that.
Yes, look at the last part of paragraph 3.
And I concur with your decision to charge them on the offences set out in the charge sheet.
Yes. So what the DPP is concurring with is your decision to charge them.
As communicated in the prosecution memo.
So that presupposes that you had made a decision to charge.
That is correct, sir.
Yes. So what is stated in 11.4 of your statement is not correct then, or at least needs to be qualified.
Let's go to 11.4. Prosecutors independently evaluate the evidence and make prosecution decisions. I perform an oversight function.
Understand this explanation. There's a difference, and that was the basis of engagement with Colonel Pariachi was him being provided as the investigator, lead investigator, him being provided with a copy of the Section 27 referral vis-a-vis how he explains. He says, we were briefed, we were told that there is this. Are you saying that Chief Investigator Perumal said to you that Colonel Pariachi was provided with a copy of the Section 27 referral? Is it as clear as that?
No, he said, Chief Perumal said, I didn't have the Section 27.
He said, I've never seen it. It's never provided.
It was with the prosecutor and with the project manager, because that's how they coordinate their meetings. I cannot explain why it wouldn't have been shared in that space, because that is where they have to sit, commissioners, and deliberate. All documents do get shared with the team members, because how do you do your taskings and activities when people do not have sight of documents?
I'm not sure what you're saying. Chief Investigator Perumal said to you, did he say to you that the lead investigator was provided with a copy of the Section 27 referral?
He said to me he didn't have the Section 27 referral.
Okay.
Because that is what was testified to, that Chief Perumal had it, and it was not given to me.
Okay.
Chief Perumal says, I did not have that document. That document was with the prosecutor.
Okay.
And we don't know if the prosecutor, in turn, shared it.
I see.
With Mr. Padiachi.
That clarifies it. Thank you.
So what does this mean exactly? I guess no clar Diermekar. What does this mean? Even Mr. Perumal never had sight of that document. What exactly does this mean?
I'd have to clarify. I asked if he had the document. He didn't have the document. I'm sure he should have had sight of the document.
You see the difficulty.
I'm giving a report.
Yeah, the difficulty with that is that he might have been referring to a specific point in time, and that he did not have the document at that point. I'm not sure that that answers the question. Had he ever had it in his possession at any point whatsoever? Did you get to that point or not in your discussion?
Not in my discussion, but I will revert with that answer because I do believe it is important.
Yeah, let me tell you what my difficulty is with it. So the prosecutor has it that is Mr. Perumal, does not have it and has never had it. And then he, according to Mr. Padiachi, gives an oral briefing to Mr. Padiachi. So Mr. Padiachi then goes ahead and investigates. He has not seen the source document. Mr. Perumal gives this oral briefing. He has not seen the source document. That's just very, very strange to me. And yet something very serious, which is an investigation, is going to commence. And yet the two people involved right at the tail end, before the investigation actually starts, have not seen the source document. I find it very difficult to comprehend any of this. Do you wish to comment on that?
I'd rather give you a clear answer after engagement. I don't want to give you an answer because I wasn't in that space at the time of their deliberations.
But that was the substance of my engagement with Mr. Padiachi, and seeing that you asked some questions, well, maybe I should not blame you, but your engagement does not seem to have covered the essence or the substance of the issue I was covering with Colonel Padiachi.
Advocate Johnson, from a different angle, I understood from Colonel Padiachi that it is you who designates an investigator to handle a particular case. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So the starting point is the Section 27 affidavit, the referral. At that stage, the investigator does not have anything else because the investigation has not commenced. So when you designate him to start the investigation, what then do you give him?
Chair, at the time the designation happens, the team would have gone through the Section 27 document, and they would have come up with an application setting out what they see as suspected offenses, who might be implicated, and what kind of investigation, if they are able to at that stage identify, must be conducted. It's an application and sets out a summary of the facts as well that would then support the application. They, in turn, as part of the designation, they put down the names of the persons who will form part of that team to conduct the investigation and the prosecution. That is the designation I sign, together with the Section 28 authorization. So what they then have, Commissioner Khumalo, is an authorization setting out offenses and allegations, persons to be investigated, perhaps resources required, a summary of facts, and this is what they need to go and do. They then take that and they are able to then sit amongst themselves and operationalize this document in terms of what is the work that needs to be done. They get the authority to investigate based on what they have identified arising from the Section 27.
And then let me ask you this. From that stage, when you accept the application or you approve it, until the 25th of June in 2025, when you write to the DPP saying you want people to be charged, at no stage during that process do you satisfy yourself that your investigator has seen the Section 27 referral. So you now, as head of IDEC, at no stage do you satisfy yourself that the person on whose affidavit you are relying to bring these charges, on whose affidavit you are relying to ask for a warrant of arrest, you now, as Advocate Johnson, at no stage do you satisfy yourself that he has seen the Section 27 referral?
I do not ask that question because it is given to the team. And I work, and Commissioner Khumalo might say to me, but incorrectly so, I work on the assumption that once all documents, approvals and authorities are given to the team accesses it all. they share it because they have to sit, they have to do the planning, they have to work out what needs to be done. So short of someone raising a complaint or escalating to my office that in this team, I am not getting access to documents, I will not be aware that these documents that are given are not shared.
To be continued. Stay connected and stay informed with latest update.